Alright guys, let's be real for a second. The UFC has given us a lot of things over the years. Fight kits nobody bought, interim belts that last about as long as ice cream in the desert, BMF belts for the second best fighters, and even Power Slap. Because Dana White clearly lost a bet somewhere.
Big foul!
But you know what fans actually need? A Daniel Cormier mute button. JDM, you were right. And listen, I like DC. Don't come at me with the double champ highlights because I know he's a legend. He's hilarious, he's charismatic, and he's one of the most likable personalities in MMA history. Well, kinda. But when he's on commentary, oh man, sometimes it feels like I'm trapped in a Buffalo Wild Wings next to the loudest guy in the bar. He's screaming, he's cutting people off, and half the time, he's just yapping, just narrating stuff we can already see with our own eyeballs. Guy gets punched in the face. He's hurt, Joe. He's hurt. Fighter sprawls on a takedown. Whoa, great defense. Yeah, thanks DC. I've also unlocked the ability to see movement. Incredible insight. And here's where things get messy. DC is a talker. And on commentary, that means he cuts people off constantly. Poor John Anik is out here trying to do his job. Joe Rogan is about to explain his striking sequence. And boom, DC bulldozes in, yelling about a jab. It's like a podcast where the loudest guy always wins the mic. He also screams the obvious. The man's entire vocabulary mid-fight is basically, he's hurt, Joe, he's hurt. He's tired, Joe, he's tired. Or, he's in trouble, Joe, he's in trouble. DC, brother, we know. I'm watching the same fight as you, and I don't need a blow-by-blow recap of what my eyes are already processing, you clown. And the big one, he's biased, like painfully biased. If you're a wrestler, DC will praise you like you just solved world hunger. A guy shoots 20 takedowns, DC, amazing persistence, Joe. He's really dictating where the fight takes place. No, bro, he's failing. He's 0 for 20. 0 for 20, this isn't persistence. It's insanity. If you're a teammate or an AKA guy, forget it. DC turns into a proud soccer mom on commentary. He's not analyzing anymore. He's coaching from the broadcast booth. You'd have expect him to climb over the cage and start handing out orange slices between rounds. Like, what is this, bro? And if you're a Dagestani fighter, oh, buckle up. You think DC was born in Dagestan the way he gushes over them. They shoot for a takedown. DC's yelling like it's divine intervention. The guy could literally be holding on to an ankle for 3 minutes and DC will say, "This is beautiful, Joe. This is domination. This is how you control a fight." Brother, Daniel, why? Oh, and let's not forget his excellent Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu analysis. I am convinced Daniel Cormier has zero clue about BJJ. Every time the fight hits the mat, DC sounds like he's seeing submissions for the very first time. A guy locks up a loose guillotine, and DC's screaming like he's watching someone defuse a bomb. Oh, it's tight, Joe! It's tight! Fighter moves into half guard. He's in danger, Joe! He's in danger! No, he's not, Daniel! He's in half guard! He's probably more comfortable there than on his Tempur-Pedic mattress. And this example right here perfectly explains this. Bruno Ferreira goes to his back to set up a triangle or armbar, and DC immediately says he made a mistake.
That was a mistake, but he's on triangle. Armbar. Oh, he got it. He got it. Bruno Ferreira submits Armin Petrosyan.
But anyone with 1 year of BJJ experience would know he's setting up a submission, especially when you consider he's fighting a striker. But anyways, I digress. After DC said Ferreira made a mistake by going to his back, he of course immediately eats his own words when Ferreira quickly and easily submits Petrosyan with an armbar. DC, bro. DC. Or how about this one? Ilya gets into crucifix, but Charles switches his hips and catches Ilya's leg. From there, he attacks an outside heel hook, but because DC doesn't know what an outside heel hook is, he says, "Yes, DC, we know. You know what we don't know? Is what type and how you finish the submission." Also, DC, how does Ilya defend it? But of course, he doesn't know. And this is the crazy part. DC trained with some of the best grapplers of all time. I'm talking Khabib, Cain Velasquez, Luke Rockhold. Yet, on commentary, he sounds like your uncle watching UFC 1 and yelling, "Oh my god, he's choking him with his legs?" But To be fair to the guy, they weren't renowned Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champions like a Gordon Ryan or the Ruotolo brothers. And look, DC knows a lot about wrestling, but when it comes to BJJ, I am so convinced he knows as much as a casual. And fans notice, every single card, Twitter lights up roasting DC. JDM literally asked for a DC mute button and inspired this video right here. Reddit has entire threads about him. Half of MMA Twitter is begging to fire him. The other half is defending him like he's their dad. Some fans even treat him like free stand-up comedy. Guilty as charged. You just gotta get through the fight analysis part first. That's why I'm saying we need a DC mute button. Not to fire him, not to erase him. Just give us volume control. Put him at 50%. Keep the energy, but lose the eardrum destroying screaming. That way we can enjoy the fights without feeling like we're sitting next to a drunk uncle yelling at the TV. And here's another big issue nobody talks about enough. DC clearly does not do his homework. First off, he doesn't even understand the judging criteria. This man still thinks control is worth more than damage. Every event, he's yapping about, yeah, but he had the takedown, he had the control. No, Daniel. The unified rules literally say damage is the #1 criteria. You don't win a round for giving someone a piggyback ride. Second, he admits he doesn't watch film before fights. He said it himself, and you can tell. Dominic Cruz has called him out on this multiple times.
So DC, I usually mute it. To me, from my experience, he doesn't do the homework.
Do you watch it at all, though?
But I do watch film every single time.
Explain.
So I had a researcher that I would pay. He would give me all my notes, and I would go and call the fights.
Right.
But then the reality is, you.
So how is that watching film?
Half the time, he doesn't know a fighter's style, their tendencies, or even their name. It's like showing up to class without reading the book and then trying to wing the presentation. It don't work. Meanwhile, you've got guys like Paul Felder or Dominic Cruz who come in with detailed notes, references, backstory, and then DC's just yelling, "He's tired, Joe, he's tired." Yeah, no kidding. So am I from listening to this. So how do we fix this? Well, lucky for you, I've got a couple of ideas. Number 1, rotate commentary teams more often. Give us some variety. Felder, Bisping, Cruz, they all bring different flavors. Let's take DC off a few pay-per-views now and then. Number 2, limit DC's role. Keep him as a caller commentator. Let him break down wrestling exchanges and crack jokes. He doesn't need to be hype man, play-by-play, and analyst all at once. Or, my dream solution, UFC Paramount Plus Premium. Pay an extra $5 and you can toggle commentators like Netflix audio tracks. Tonight's options, Joe Rogan, John Anik, and Daniel Cormier. Or blessed silence. Tell me that wouldn't bang. At the end of the day, Daniel Cormier is a legend. He's not going anywhere. And honestly, I wouldn't want him gone. He is too entertaining. I mean, look at this.
No, I'm all about that cake and chicken. I'm all about that cake and chicken. I'm all about that cake and chicken.
But sometimes, man, we just need peace, bro. We need balance. We need the mute button. So what do you think? Is DC the life of the broadcast? Or do you find yourself praying for that sweet, sweet silence whenever he starts yapping? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be on the couch, remote in hand, pressing mute like it's actually gonna work. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the videos and would like to support the channel. You can do that by buying me a coffee with the link in the description. That's it from me, and I'll see you in the next one.